Hey guys, Ethanol here. Today I'm bringing you some short gameplay just on Strike on Destiny. Now today I wanted to talk about a couple of things. Mainly, I wanted to discuss what has happened with Destiny since the new DLCs compared to when it first came out. I've had a lot of big issues with this, considering that as soon as the game came out, I was straight onto it, I was all over it, I loved playing this game. I had a group of friends, we would, we'd party up, we'd go on like hours of runs on doing strikes, doing Crucible, and then eventually we got to the stage where we could do the Vault of Glass easy. We did it and we ended up getting the best armor in the game, you know, well, getting heaps of exotics from doing the weekly nightfalls. But what has changed since the new DLCs came out? Now, one big thing that has bothered me, because I got super high up. I was happy. I had about you might be able to see when I'm looking through my character, I had heaps of exotics. And one thing that really bummed me out is because I got all these exotics, and then the next update comes out, all the light levels get raised. It's not too bad, because obviously Destiny need to keep progressing and everything, but because I've gotten all these exotics, the only way to get them up is to, obviously, they brought out the exotic shards, which the only way you can get exotic shards is by dismantling other exotics. No, and then you can buy it from the dude. Yeah, and you could buy him from him for heaps of strange coins, which, you know, it's annoying. I don't really want to spend all my strange coins, because I always like to save them up to get the next exotic, get better weapons and everything like that. So, since the first update came out, it was like, okay, exotic shards, get the light levels up, okay. Yeah, I decided I would progress with that. I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. So, I have Gajillahorn. Gajillahorn was my first ever exotic. I freaking loved Gajillahorn. It's like the best gun in this game. Probably not really. I don't know what the best gun in the game is at the moment, as I've only just started to get back into Destiny. What I did is I had Gajillahorn, it was max upgraded, so I went up bought an exotic shard. Then what happened was the exotic shard, you use it on the item and it ups the strength level of it, obviously. However, it removes all the upgrades that you've already done, so you have to regain all that XP and pay for all of that, all the ascendant energies and everything like that to max upgrade it again. So annoying, and that is the main thing, because the day that I did that and that all went, I was so mad. I was just done. So I stopped playing Destiny for quite a long time because of that. Another few things that annoyed me as well is because they raised the light levels and everything, but they didn't implement a way until the latest DLC. But in the first DLC that came out, they didn't implement a way to raise your legendary armor to have the higher light levels again. So you were stuck at the lower light level unless you regained, you know, you went through either by grinding on PvE or PvP to gain more Crucible marks or Vanguard marks, if whatever you like to use better. You had to go through and redo it all if you wanted to gain light level again, and then obviously you needed to get at least one piece of exotic that was, you know, of the newer standard, or you could obviously spend another exotic shard on one of your exotic pieces of armor. That's just really annoying to me. It seems like it wasn't fair that they didn't implement something so you could just, you know, pay like a certain amount of glimmer or something to raise your light levels, because I spent like a good 140 hours before the first DLC came out to playing on this game. Like, it's ridiculous. The next thing that seriously bothered me was the strikes. Now, the strikes changed a reasonable amount. Main thing that changed with the strikes was, one thing that bothered me the most was the nightfall, because it said you couldn't do the nightfall unless you had unlocked it. I think they raised all the strikes levels, like light levels that you needed to go into them, and the nightfall was basically impossible unless you were max level. You had to be level 32 to get into it, which is pretty annoying by me, if you ask me. don't get me wrong, Destiny is an amazing game. I loved playing this game. Super annoying the fact that you'd work so hard to get so far into the game, and then they change it all up so that way you have to redo it all and everything. And now, obviously, with the newest DLC, they have brought out things so that way you can, you know, you spend it on your legendary items to ascend their light level. That's what they're calling it. Even then, I have no clue how you get this stuff. I'm pretty sure you have to do like the wave thing that they've brought out. I haven't looked into any of it yet. Yeah, obviously there are ways to do it, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's pretty difficult because obviously you need to be of the higher light level to get into it. However, I'm pretty keen for the next update, as they are bringing out the new subclasses, which is going to be awesome. Yeah, obviously a lot of this disappointed me a fair bit. Destiny's a great game and all. I love Destiny, and I am going to get heaps back into it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. You got any comments, feel free to leave them. Give me your opinions on what you think of this, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side later.